Fabio Capello's done a terrific job in the time he's been in charge. Not only have we qualified comfortably, which is quite nice for England. We're not on that nail-biting last game wondering what's happening. But I think that he's obviously not been in the job long, and I think he can only improve. I think probably the next World Cup after this, if the FA can keep him in charge, I think he can develop players and build things up, and I think we can go on from this World Cup. But because of the players we've got, we've still got to go into this World Cup believing that we've got a chance of winning it.
Would you like to see the FA make to try and keep Capello for much longer, then to perhaps start those talks sooner rather than later? Because there are sort of talks that maybe he might leave after this World Cup.
I'd be very surprised if that happened. I think he seems the sort of person that's heart and soul in it. I mean, I've got to say, I wanted an English or a British manager, but unfortunately it doesn't look as though we've got anybody up to that standard at the moment. But certainly that's always would be my first. But having said that, I think Fabio Capello, at least he speaks English, and he's brought some very good what I call basic principles back into football, into the England team, and I certainly feel that that's a good sign, and the discipline side of it. But listen, we all know if we go to the World Cup and we lose the first couple of games, everybody be calling for his head. I don't think that'll happen, but I still think that in the long term he's done enough now to warrant taking us forward for the next World Cup, because we have got a lot of very good young players coming through, and I think he can only improve our sort of mental attitude and the way we approach the game with a lot of our young players.
The question everyone will want to know the answer to is, can England go and win it?
I certainly think we can go and win it. I think we're one of 6 teams that can win it, and certainly if we don't get to the quarterfinals, it will be a big disappointment. But I've got a feeling now that people are expecting a bit more than that this time, and certainly under Fabio Capello there's been a lot of confidence built up. But the World Cup is a big tournament. There's not many easy games, if any, and certainly every game's a real test. And if we can progress to the semis, who knows what can happen then. You just need that little bit of luck. Like in 1990, I think it's the width of a post with a shot from Chrissy Waddle. If that had gone in with 10 minutes of extra time to go, I think we'd have been in the World Cup final. And obviously the rest is history with a penalty shootout. So that you need that bit of luck.
Who do you see as England's biggest rivals if they want to go there and win?
Well, you've got your Brazils and teams like that, and I won't say Argentina. They're not my favourite team, but your big sides, your Italy's and Germany's are always going to be. They always raise the bar. They've got the experience and the self-belief to go through. But there's always 1 or 2 real surprise teams, and who those will be, it's very difficult to say. But there's always that's quite exciting to see who comes and emerges as the surprise side.